From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about to get started and towing the slab, George Kirby. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now, Nathan Lucas. Move to first. Springer gets back easily. Line to left. Full extension, makes the catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely. And that is out of play. Springer leads off first with one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. That one ripped. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Batting fourth, the third base.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. One left for Toronto. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And pitching in this game, Louis Varland.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH, Randy Arozarena. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The pitch. That misses. And the count's even at 2. Nice grab onto the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Big time power. Outside low. Ball one. Varland. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Popped up. Clement makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 down, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Scoreless after 1. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Kirby back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
Ball one.
In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. That one missed.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him.
Yep,
one away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a
center.
hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Daulton Varsho. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5%.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Ernie Clement in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now here is Davis Schneider. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's a veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Foul ball there. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And downstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit
Batting
right
sixth,
there. Really
the
nice
third
job
baseman,
staying up the middle with his
Eugenio
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch,
Robles.
just shot it through the infield.
1 gone, runner at first. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. That one's
ball,
upstairs,
no strike.
ball 1. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still
Batting
drive
7th,
you
the left
absolutely
fielder,
crazy.
Dominic Canzone.
Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence
Now
here.
batting,
Pretty
the
simple in
hitter,
terms of putting them
George
away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Check swing, and he went. And that
No
is
ball.
strike
One
one.
strike.
Springer, 35 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And that's in
One
the dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Started after it, appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty.
The right
and the batter now, Nathan Lucas.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So 2 down.
Jr.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Left field, Schneider makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P.
J.P. Crawford digs in now. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
On a line out towards center. Varsho makes the play, and that ends the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. Back in Seattle, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Addison Barger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Right side. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything.
Now
In that spot, it required
fielder,
going to the
Daulton
ground, getting a little dirty, and making a
Varsho.
strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two down, bases empty. Daulton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off
That's
the inside edge. Ball 1. Two outs. Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He goes down looking. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go.
Mariners,
Bottom 4. Now the Mariners catcher, Raleigh.
Raleigh.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho makes the grab, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hammered back there. That one is gone. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Up,
Movement in the Blue Jays
No ball,
bullpen.
2 strikes.
Shane Bieber appears to be getting loose. Is Savage warming up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
next for
Not
the
allowing it
Mariners,
to stay in the
third
head, but
baseman,
going to work at the next
Eugenio
hitter, and a tough one at that.
Suarez.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. There's a high chopper. Clement over to first. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Kirby back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Check swing, called strike. Blue Jays down a run. Line to left, and foul ball. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching for
New pitcher
Toronto.
now for the Jays, Shane
Number
Bieber.
57.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading up for the Mariners.
And now for
the
Seattle,
left
Dominic
fielder,
Canzone.
Canzone.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, Get the guy in the box on his heels and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. First time up was a pop out. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. Ball one there.
1-0.
And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. That ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Nathan Lucas. 1 for 2. Brash checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Brash picks over, and he's back in easily. Only one more disengagement left after that move.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This to center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Vladdy stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Pickoff throw. Springer back in standing. Vladdy in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Brash winds and deals. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. With the tying run at the plate, here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Corrals it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1.
0-1.
Springer off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And we're back.
Leading
We go
up
bottom
for the
6.
Mariners,
Stepping
the
in,
catcher,
Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best
Raleigh.
defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And delivers outside.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman Jorge.
Now it's the second
Polanco.
baseman, Jorge Polanco.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to
He's out.
Guerrero. And Polanco is
The
out.
first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. He is singled and he is flied to left. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 8, Dominic.
First and second, 2 outs.
Canzone.
And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Fought off foul. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Naylor, the lead runner at second. Suarez on at first with 2 down. Headed towards the corner. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Back in
Leading
Seattle,
off
we
for
go to the top of the
Bluejays,
7th.
third
Leading
baseman,
off, Addison Barger. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Little chopper rolls foul. Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a
Now
glove,
batting,
but you will
the
get some
center
high
fielder,
fives. You know,
Daulton
when you make great contact,
Varsho.
you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Varsho at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, Do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Tosses to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
out of the
Toronto.
bullpen for the Jays, Trey
Number
Savage.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles.
The right fielder, Victor.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that skips in the dirt. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more like. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. It's 5-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. There's a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of Game 3. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Yours.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Just misses with that one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. It took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Outside low. Now 1-2. Crawford stands at first with one out. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there.
Fielder,
just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. Two outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Brash back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canzone right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez. And now it's the switching of second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Just missed.
That's away.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Popped up. Barger moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman.
Now here is Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
That's in there. That's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Braden Fisher preparing to come on if needed. Number 68, the lefty, warming up as well. Bases empty, one away here in game 3 of the ALCS. And that one pulled foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Up next for the Mariners,
2 down, bases empty.
The third baseman,
and now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. Strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Rip to third. Sends it to first. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're up 5-1. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the Mariners,
taking over on the mound.
number 22.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Wu, in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero
Jr. now. And that's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Canzone makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Addison.
So they're down to their
Barger.
final out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner. This one popped up right side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take a commanding 3-0 series lead with a chance to wrap it up tomorrow here at home.